Hey, this is Jazzy Lady. Just wanted to drop a drop a quick bit. It's been a some some talk in the last I'd say 48 hours about the neighborhood or sort of hometown send off for Terrence Crawford on Saturday on June 3rd. And I just have to say I'm a little I what's interesting to me is seems like there's a number of content creators on YouTube that seem to be very bothered by this. I'm not quite sure. Here's my theory on why some people seem to be very bothered by the send off for Terrence on June 3rd when they know he's going to, I believe, Colorado Springs to really get into his training camp even further. And it's I'm getting the impression that some people aren't happy to see other people happy for Terrence. In other words, why does it bother you that people are showing love for Terrence? It's like I'm starting to sense jealousy. It's very weird to me that you're so bothered by his hometown throwing him a send-off party. That's strange to me. Like, why are you so personally bothered by this? And I guarantee if there was a party or thrown for, Errol and Dallas, you'd all be rooting for him. If you're an Arrow fan, you'd be happy for him. You'd say it's well deserved and that's great. And it shows how much the people in the city like him, right? You'd be happy. By the way, I would be too. I would have no issue with it. If I saw some videos of there's maybe, and I know Dallas has different sections of it. If the part of Dallas specifically where Errol is from, if they threw a party for him or something, and there was a send off party, and there was an open sparring session or something, and was filmed by local media, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, that's nice, because I'm balanced. I try to be balanced and reasonable about these things. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'd be like, that's nice. It wouldn't personally bother me. Why would I be bothered that his hometown is showing him love? That's strange to me that people are bothered, saying it's weird and, oh, that just shows they're not used to success or what? So if someone throws anyone a party for any reason, that means they're not used to that person being successful, or they're thinking something bad's going to happen later. When you're making videos implying it, they know, this is going to be rough for him, so he needs this, or they know this is going to be his last fight. That what? So anytime anyone has a party for anyone or tries to celebrate a success in their life, that means they think there's impending doom coming. What? And then what really got to me is that I just listened to a video, and he knows who he is. I'm not even going to actually give him any more attention, but he knows who he is. And he just called the fans, he said Crawford's fans look dirty. And like they still wore, I believe he said FUBU, I guess FUBU from the 90s or something. What is that? They look dirty? Now listen, I'm trying to keep this boxing, but it seems like you want to turn this into something else. It sounds like this is kind of turning into elitism here, class warfare. I get it that obviously Dallas is a bigger city than Omaha. Texas obviously is one of the biggest states in the country. I know that. And we know that obviously Nebraska is that much smaller. But if this is turning into something that personal, where now you're making fun of the physical appearance of his fans in Omaha and saying they look dirty, that I, I'm just gonna say that's a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot. And at this point, you're kind of just, I don't know, you're sort of showing your ass at this point. It's a low blow. It's like you're just kind of reaching for anything that you could find that popped up in that little head of yours. It's just you're just at this point being intellectually lazy right now. Just to call them dirty. Oh, they look dirty. Are you serious? I mean, you're a grown man with a child. I mean, and you're talking like this on YouTube about an athlete's fans? That's weird to me. That's very strange to me. But that's what you said. They look dirty. They look dirty. Very interesting. So now we're doing this. Okay, I mean, I guess that's what this has come to at this point. You can't even just keep it about him. Now it's about his fans just in Omaha. They look dirty down there. They look dirty. The people that showed up look dirty to me. Like it's definitely an air of elitism going on. So I guess we're, this is the point we've got to, I guess, with the sides of this fight of the two fighters. That now we're just making fun of fans' physical appearance right now. I'm very curious. I'd say between now and the day before the fight, July 28th. I'm curious between now. We're almost. It's almost exactly, because it's at the end of July. It's technically almost 2 months away, but not quite. I'm very curious in the next month and a half, almost 2 months from now, what else is going to be said. Because I have a feeling, as cheap of a shot as that was about Terrence's fans, I have a feeling somebody's going to go lower than that. I just don't know who it's going to be, but somebody's going to go lower than that. That's what's kind of strange to me. It's going to get, that's what's kind of like concerning to me, that someone's going to say something else offensive and just really take it there, but hey, people, like I said, I think content creators again are just starting to show their ass at this point. They're getting desperate to make content about Crawford. They can't really call him. They don't want to call him necessarily a duck anymore because the fight's made and it's happening. So it's like, okay, well, we can't just keep making videos about why it's not happening and if he ducked, was he a duck? So what else can we do to shit on Crawford? How else can we shit on him right now between now and July 28th, the day before the fight? How can we shit on Crawford? You know, I don't know. But just wanted to put that thought out there. My thing is this: let's just try to keep it. If we can't, can we even keep it slightly respectful? Can we keep it a little bit elevated with the discussion, or is this going to be just a bunch of pot shots and low blows for the next 2 months? Is that what we're going to do? I don't know. I mean, I get that boxing is a wild, crazy sport that we love, and it's an aggressive sport. I get it, but do we have to sink that low to create content right now? Is this what we're doing? But yeah, just wanted to drop my thoughts on that. I'll be back with another video though, guys. Have a good night.